So the EB5 is just basically going with the 526E, right? This is the equivalent of an I-140, which is filed for an EB1, EB2, or EB3 application. The 526E is kind of unique to the EB5 experience, but it's the same equivalent. It's basically petitioning the government to provide approval for a green card to be issued. Now, in conjunction with that, what's called a concurrent filing, the government now allows for the 485 to be filed alongside the 526E. And the 485 is the adjustment of status. This application includes the medical exam that a lot of people will know about at this point because USCIS has now made it a requirement before filing the 485. Previously, it was a little bit optional. It will look at your immigration history. So if you've got 20 years of H-1B experience, you're going to have to show 20 years of approval notices and extensions and things like that. And basically, it will ask you a lot of questions about your admissibility to the U.S. if you've been arrested, if you've got any basically marks on your record that would lead you to be inadmissible. So that's what's being adjudicated in the 485. Now, when you file a 485, there are various different categories that it falls under. But when you're under an employment-based petition, like a 526E or the EB5 category, you get certain benefits. In this case, you're able to file for a 765, which is an employment authorization application, and a 131, which is a travel authorization. So all three of those, the 485, the 765, and the 131, all get filed kind of together. The 526E also gets filed at the same time. And think of it as two different packets. The 526E will go to the Immigrant Investor Program Office, or the IPO, and the 485 will go to whichever service center, depending on which state you live in, within USCIS.